Ark Raiders is an upcoming cooperative third-person PvE shooter where it looks like a bunch of people are gonna be fighting a bunch of robots, and that's pretty cool. Set in the dusty dystopian future, it looks like mankind is gonna be on its last legs, and yet there is still some kind of a resistance to fight the Ark. Now, what is Ark, you say? Well, we don't know. It could be an alien robotic invasion or AI gone rogue and threatening the very existence of its creators, or some kind of a combination of both. Either way, set to release in 2022, I personally think that this free-to-play game has some potential behind it, primarily because of the studios behind the game. Embark Studios are making this game, and these guys are basically former DICE and EA employees who made this company, and now they are working on this game. These guys used to work on games such as Battlefield, Star Wars, and my personal favorite, Mirror's Edge, so obviously there's some talent and a lot of experience behind this game's development. It is up to you and two other writers to band together and fight the endless waves of mechanized madness coming from space, and honestly I'm all in for it because I'm a huge sucker for robots, fighting AI, space themes, Terminator. I love those vibes, so that is why I'm so curious about this game. What I am really interested in is the fact that once we kill these robots, for example rollerbots, we get to scavenge their parts and make ourselves better weaponry and armory, so I think crafting is like this integral part of the game, which I really hope it is because it sounds pretty cool and it's a directed encouragement for us to go out there and play the game. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that part of the game, especially the crafting part. Embark Studios have heavily emphasized the fact that this is going to be a team-based game, not just one-man army kind of game. So every Raider is going to have some kind of an impact on how we're going to take down these robots. Rather than just pew-pewing our way through the game, we would have to work together, use our abilities together and the world's physics, which is awesome, but we just have to wait and see how their words going to be translated into the game. As far as lore goes, obviously we don't know much because the game is not released yet, but if we take a look at their website, we know about two characters. Number one, this is Celeste, your typical female protagonist, the poster child of the game. You know, she's an abandoned orphan who lost everything to the Ark, so she decides to join the resistance and fight the army, blah blah blah. It's pretty generic as it comes, it's pretty boring, not gonna lie. But the second character is a little bit more interesting, for me at least. His name is Lance and he's a full-on android, but he is also fighting the Ark. So this is kind of an interesting combination here because robots fighting robots is something that I look forward to. It sounds pretty cool to me, so I'm really curious about this Lance's character and how his character is going to progress throughout the game, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be maining Lance for sure. Another thing that I'm kind of thinking about is the fact that there are going to be multiple raiders. I think when the game launches we're going to have 3 to 5 raiders, and as the game goes on we're going to have more and more raiders being released into the game, so we can pick and choose which raider we want to play, and that's pretty interesting, so I'm looking forward to that. Each raider is going to be equipped with abilities which they can use during the fight. For example, grappling hook, or in this case they call it snap hook, and we can use this to take down enemies or explore the world. I am guessing we get to customize our loadouts before we go into a fight depending on the environment, and I think there are gonna be tons and tons of abilities, or in this case accessories, that we get to craft and build, and that's pretty interesting. The environment of the game looks pretty interesting, but we still need more info to what kind of biomes are gonna be in this game because this game is primarily happening on Earth, so yeah, in the trailer it looks like everything is dusty and kind of tuned in, sort of the city but also dusty vibes, but I'm hoping to see something more like snowy mountainous areas or rainy tropical forests or blistering hot desert areas. I hope to see more variety rather than just one big map which all looks the same. On a quick side note, I've heard a few people say that this is going to be the next Destiny killer or something like that. Well, I hate to break it to you, I don't think this is anything like that. I don't think this is a Destiny killer. There have been many Destiny killers, as people say, you know, Anthem and some other, I don't know, other games, but no, Destiny, nobody's gonna kill Destiny. If anything, Destiny's gonna kill Destiny, and I don't think that's even possible right now because Sony bought Bungie, so there's no way in hell gonna let Destiny die. But yeah, either way, this is not a Destiny killer, it is just its own game. Yeah, it's not a Destiny killer. As mentioned earlier, this is a free-to-play game, so that's pretty cool, right? Well, if you know who owns the Embark Studios, then it's not really pretty cool. It's Nexon. Yeah, that's right, it's Nexon, the self-proclaimed pioneers of free-to-play microtransaction business models. Honestly, they are one of the bigger plagues of the gaming industry. I don't really like them at all. If you know anything about Nexon and their games, you will see a lot and lots of microtransactions and kind of this shitty DLCs and things like this, which are honestly annoying. So since Embark is under their wing, I am expecting to see a lot of shitty in-game purchases and all this nonsense. I hope there's not a lot of this crap, because I'm kind of the guy who is more than happy to spend full price to play the game and experience the game, rather than just get bombarded by ads and or buy limited exclusive skins or buy a helmet for 25 euros. That's not who I am. On one hand, it is pretty good that this game is free to play, because a lot more people are willing to try, and if they like it they can stick around, and this is the first game that they're releasing ever, so a free to play model is a good model for the game. But again, like I said, being next on what they are, it's kind of annoying. It is still too early to say if Arc Raiders is gonna have any of this crap, honestly, but we just have to wait and see. But I'm pretty sure to a certain degree we will see some form of microtransaction and DLC purchases in this game. In the end, this is a very exciting project from Embark Studios. I am totally in love with the trailer and the general vibes of the game, and I can't wait to try it out. What do you think? I am personally interested. Remember, this game is going to be released both on PC and consoles. On PC you can get it on Steam and Epic, so that's pretty cool. You can have multiple options to choose from where you want to play it from. So yeah, that's all that there is to say about this game. I'm looking forward to it. Let me know what you think about this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye and peace.